Alright, let's get into it. UFC 319 is heating up fast, and it's shaping up to be a banger. We've got a huge fight coming up between Dricus du Plessis and Khamzat Chimaev. And guess what? Khabib Nurmagomedov jumped in to talk about it. He sat down with Adam Zubaira and broke things down in a way only Khabib can. Khabib gave some solid advice to Khamzat. He said if Khamzat wants to win, he needs to strike with Dricus. That's right, not wrestle, not grapple, strike. Bold, right? But coming from Khabib, that means something. He clearly sees something in Dricus's game that can be cracked with sharp, clean strikes.
Интересный соперник. Он очень крепкий, он будет драться. Такой своеобразный кикбоксинг, руки-ноги выкидывает. Вот что хорошо, вот что плохо у Дюплесси, такой точно, но он очень много выкидывает. Он очень много накидывает, он не стоит. Бывают такие бойцы, вот они заходят, он так думает, кидает, смотрит. А бывают такие, не так сильно у них техника, но он очень много накидывает. Я думаю, что мое личное мнение, я бы Хамзату посоветовал бы, чтобы он в стойке дрался. Вот чисто по боксу пустых, Хамзат лучше. Вот чисто по боксу. Это мое мнение. Просто здесь есть такой момент, ты можешь сфорсировать события. Там раунд, 2, но если ты его не финишируешь, ты очень много энергии потратишь. А потом надо в чемпионских боях.
Раунды, да.
А Хамзат не был чемпионом.
Now, onto a serious update that's been making waves. A few days ago, news broke that Diego Sanchez had been arrested. 2 gun-related charges. Everyone was shocked. Sanchez, the veteran, the warrior we've watched for years behind bars, but there's been a new development. On Tuesday, Judge Cindy Leos decided to let him go. She pointed to something important. Diego has a clean criminal record, no past trouble with the law. That was a big reason why she felt he could be free while waiting for his trial. It's a relief for a lot of fans who still have a soft spot for Diego. Now, switching gears, let's talk about Justin Gaethje. There's a ton of noise around a potential fight between Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett. Many think it could decide the next #1 contender. Sounds great on paper, right? Well, not to Gaethje. He's made it very clear. He doesn't want that fight. He's said more than once that he would rather retire than face anyone who isn't already a champion. And he just doubled down on that. Speaking with Brett Okamoto, Gaethje didn't hold back. He said he doesn't see himself ever fighting Paddy, like, at all. If this is where the UFC wants to take things, he said, then maybe they don't need him anymore. You could feel the frustration. It's not just about Paddy, it's about the system. Gaethje feels like the matchmaking isn't fair. It's biased. It's not rewarding the real contenders, and he's not afraid to say it out loud.
The route that they want me to take, then I don't believe that they need me anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I know that sounds, petty or whatever, but I'm number 3. 3-1 in my last 4. The champion was calling to fight me. They vacated. They bring a new guy in and give a guy that's 2-2 the fight. So if their algorithm and their math tells them just to use me until I get beat, then I'm gonna have to really reevaluate what I'm doing here, because I think it's I've signed up for a merit-based system. I have lived by that, and if they want to give Armin the fight, which Armin the bed, had the fight. I had the fight, but I took another fight for them. He had the fight and pulled out because of his backer. I mean, those are 2 different scenarios, and so for me to get put in the same position as him and have to fight for my spot, then no, then I'm not.
Now let's talk about some exciting news. UFC 320 is coming up, and Dana White dropped some major announcements. First off, the main event is going to be insane. A rematch between Magomed Ankalaev and former champ Alex Pereira. That's right, the 2 are going head-to-head again, and it's going down on October 4th. This is a must-watch fight, but that's not all. In the co-main event, we've got Merab Dvalishvili defending his bantamweight belt for the 3rd time. He'll be taking on Corey Sandhagen. That's going to be a wild clash of styles. Merab with his relentless pressure, and Corey with that slick movement and accuracy. And just when you think the card can't get any better, boom! Dana adds a light heavyweight war between former champ Jiri Prochazka and Khalil Roundtree Jr. Yeah, UFC 320 is stacked top to bottom.
UFC 320, October 4th, T-Mobile, Las Vegas. The champ, Magomed Ankalaev, defends his belt against Alex Pereira. The co-main event for that fight will be Merab versus Corey Sandhagen. Merab is on a 13-fight win streak. Sandhagen's ranked number 3. Another badass fight on that card is Yuri Prohaska versus Khalil Roundtree. I don't need to say anything else for those.
Magomed reacted quickly to Dana's news. He posted, "Dana White announced my next fight on October 4th. I'm knocking Alex out this time. There is no other way. Get ready for the big show." You can feel the energy. He's not playing around. But wait, Dana wasn't done. He also announced that Tom Aspinall is going to fight Cyril Gane at UFC 321. That card's happening on October 25th in Abu Dhabi. Massive fight. Aspinall is looking to prove he's the future of the division. Gane wants to show he's still a top dog. This one has fireworks written all over it.
Now, UFC 321, October 25th, Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi. Tom Aspinall will face Cyril Gane. Aspinall has 15 wins, and all of them are by finish. Gane is the #1 ranked heavyweight. That's all I got. That's all the shit I got for you guys. Oh my God. The first 3 things I read are going to oil up. Something wrong with you people.
Finally, we're back after over a year hiatus. Me and Cyril finally signed on the dotted line. This is the 4th time we've been matched up together. He turned down the fight early on before we were both in the rankings. Went to Paris. Cyril, unfortunately, turned down the fight on a second occasion. Third occasion, I fought Curtis Blades. The original opponent was Cyril Gane. Unfortunately, Cyril Gane was busy that day. Cyril was filming his Netflix series. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm sure you can check it out now on Netflix. And now we are matched up for the 25th of October, Abu Dhabi. Me and Cyril. The 4th attempt is here, and this is Cyril's 3rd title shot. So we are going to try and get rid of Cyril Gane.
Now let's take a moment for something that really hits home. Ben Askren, yes, the former fighter, the Olympian, the wrestling legend, has finally been discharged from the hospital after spending 59 days there, almost 2 full months. Why? He underwent a lung transplant. A full lung transplant. That's one of the most serious surgeries you can go through. But now, Ben is heading home. And on his way, he shared an emotional message. He thanked everyone who stood by him, everyone who donated, everyone who prayed, and he said something powerful. His next fight is learning to walk again. Just think about that for a second. From dominating opponents in the cage to starting all over again. That's real strength. That's courage. That's heart.
What's up, guys? Day 59. I'm out. With my beautiful wife, supportive. Man, that was a long journey, and it's not over because I still can't really walk. I reteach myself to do that, among many other things. I guess I can make light of it because it was me, and I don't really remember it. But Amy, how close was I to die?
Too close a few times.
Oh man, I remember. I don't remember 35 days of this journey. But the last, I think surgery was 24, 25 days ago. It was hard. It was hard. And I said this already in one of the videos, but the support you guys gave me, whether it was sending a GoFundMe, whether it was helping my kids and wife get through it, I had friends come from all over the country to just like hang out for a couple days. It meant so much. It was so great to just have all the support and all the love, and hopefully I'm not in this situation again for a really, really, really long time. I plan on living a while. So thank you guys again. All the positive support, all the comments online, everything. It means so much.
But here's where things get upsetting. While Ben was fighting for his life in the hospital, a lot of celebrities came forward saying they donated to help cover the $2 million needed for his lung transplant. Big numbers, big promises, lots of attention. But now that Ben's out, he's calling them out. In his words, a lot of people have been incredibly generous, but any celebrities saying they paid it all are lying. That hits hard. Ben's not trying to cause drama, but he's not letting people use his story for clout either. When you're fighting for your life, the last thing you need is people pretending they helped more than they they did. It's just wrong. So who are these celebs? Ben didn't name names, but we all have our guesses. People love to ride the publicity wave, but when it's time to step up, not everyone puts their money where their mouth is. What do you think? Who do you think Ben might be talking about? Let us know in the comments. And that's it for today. If you felt this, if you appreciated the honesty, the realness, the emotion, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a beat on the latest MMA news. Thanks for watching.